Hi guys, this is Big Phil from Big Phil TV. Once again, I'm back to another video. This time, we're going to be comparing the two best smartwatches for Android and iOS. So, on one side, we have the Apple Watch Series 5, which is the newest smartwatch from Apple. It was released last month and I got it last week. On the other side, we have the Samsung Galaxy Watch, which was released last year, but still one of the best smartwatch for any Android devices out there. I mean, it's still one of the best. So in this video, we're going to be comparing everything, their prices, their build quality, the battery life, the display, everything about the smartwatches. We're going to talk about it in this video. So stay tuned to the end of the video because it's really going to be good, more especially if you're in the market for a great smartwatch from any of this company. This video is for you. But one advantage that the Samsung Galaxy Watch has is that you can use it both on Android devices and iOS. But the Apple Watch can only be used on iPhones. So stay tuned to the end. I'm going to start this video by talking about the prices of these smartwatches. The Galaxy Watch was released in August 2018 and the price back then was $350, but now you can get it on discount for about $320 or even $300 on Amazon, which is a better deal. And the Apple Watch was released in September 2019. The price is $399, let's say $400, and there is no discount right now. So if you need something a little bit cheaper, the Galaxy Watch is the way to go because the price is a bit, let's say about $100 cheaper than the Apple Watch Series 5. Or you can even get the Apple Watch Series 4, which is much more cheaper, but you won't have the always on display. So the build quality of these smartwatches is excellent. There is nothing to complain about. The Galaxy Watch, for example, has a stainless steel build with a rotating bezel, which is one of the best features of this watch, and a Gorilla Glass DX Plus. I don't know what's the meaning of the DX Plus on the display right here. This glass is Gorilla Glass DX Plus, which is really good and very resistant to scratches. I've never had any scratches on the glass, even though there's some little scratches on the bezel right here, but there is nothing on the display. And in the back of it, there is a little glass covering the heart rate sensor. Not big at all. I mean, comparing it with the Apple Watch, the Apple Watch has many different materials. I mean, which means there are so many options or so many different materials you can choose from. This one is the aluminum. There is also the stainless steel. There is the titanium, and above all, the ceramic, which is the most expensive. And the front of the glass is made of sapphire crystal glass, on which it's very, very resistant to scratches. And behind the Apple Watch Series 5, there is also another crystal glass, which is also very beautiful. I just love this glass on the heart rate sensor. It makes the back of the watch looks cool. I mean, it's much more cooler than the front of the watch. And the fact that both watches has a very good build, which makes them very good for waterproofing. Both watches, the waterproofing of both is just the same because you can submerge both smartwatches up to 50 meters on, let's say, about 30 minutes, which is good. So you can go swimming with both smartwatches because it's really, the IP rating is really good. So you can go swimming with it without having any water issue. So the build quality on these smartwatches is A1. For the watch bands, the Apple Watch is the clear winner because Apple has a wide variety of watch bands which you can buy for the 44 or the 40 millimeter. And there's so many different colors, different materials that you can buy for the Apple Watch. So for the watch band, the Apple Watch has a lot of different great watch bands which can match any type of dressing or any type of outing. And for the Galaxy Watch, it comes mostly in this silicone band, but there is, I think, a leather band you can buy on Samsung website, but there's not much as compared to Apple. And even though there are third-party watch bands, but the quality of those third-party watch bands are not good like the ones from the factory, from the main producer. And they're cheaper, yeah, they're much cheaper. But when it comes to watch band, man, I give it up to Apple. They're just thousands of beautiful watch bands out there for the Apple Watch as compared to the Galaxy Watch. And changing the bands of these smartwatches is completely different. For the Apple Watch, you have to press this little button right here on the back, then pull it on the side, just like this. Very simple. For the Samsung Galaxy Watch, there is a little pin. You pull it on the side, then take it off. I mean, they're all very simple and easy to do. You can swipe it anytime, but I think that of Apple is a bit easier than that of Samsung, because putting it, you got to look for the right hole in order to put it there. But meanwhile, for the Apple Watch, you simply just put it right here and just swipe it down. That's it. Very simple. So, but both are very easy to put, but I give it up for the Apple Watch. These two smartwatches have one of the best display in the market. I mean, one of the best display in any smartwatches out there. The Galaxy Watch on one hand comes in two sizes. We have the 42mm and the 46, which is this one right here, with a resolution of 360 by 360 and a picture density of 278, which is, I mean, on paper, is one of the best. It's really good. Even in broad daylight, there is nothing to complain about the display of the Galaxy Watch. On the other hand, the Apple Watch comes in two sizes also. The 40mm and the 44, which is the one I'm holding right here, and a resolution of 444 by 368. A 3D touch. We all know Apple is one of the best company when it comes to 3D touch, and above all, a brightness of 1000 nits. Listen, I don't know if y'all understand the meaning of 1000 nits, but that's freaking bright. That's awesome. I mean, listen, I love the Galaxy Watch, but the brightness on this Apple Watch Series 5 is insane. It's all another level. And the good thing is that when you comes back into, let's say, into a room or in a dark environment, the brightness reduces, but as you get out in a bright day or a brightly day where it's sunny, the brightness of this thing goes into a different level, so bright that there's nothing to complain about the brightness. You can be watching anything on the screen or even looking at the time on a complete bright day, and there is nothing to complain about. The Apple Watch is so bright. And these smartwatches have beautiful watch faces to be used on the smartwatches. For the Galaxy Watch, for example, which is a clear winner because there are a lot of third-party watch faces for the Galaxy Watch. But for the Apple Watch, there are also many, but not as compared to the Galaxy Watch, because the Galaxy Watch has third-party watch faces, but the Apple Watch doesn't have any third-party watch faces. You just have to use the one made by Apple. And the watch faces are also highly customizable. You simply tap and press the button on the watch face just like this, customize. Then you can change the colors. Like right here, as you can see right there, I can change the colors, change a lot of things. The Galaxy Watch also is the same thing. You can change the different colors. And the Apple Watch is the same. But the Apple Watch has a little bit more customization than the Galaxy Watch, and all the watch faces have an always on display. But what I'm going to say is that the always on display on the Apple Watch Series 5 is way much brighter than that of the Galaxy Watch, and it doesn't take much battery at all, for real. I'm just surprised on what technology the Apple put on this watch that has a very good always on display, but the battery consumption is very little, very little. So it's really good. Now about the watch, the Apple Watch has a 32GB of internal storage, which is a lot of storage, and it's running on the WatchOS 6.0.1, which is the newest from Apple. It also has a Bluetooth of 5.0, which means you can connect like two Bluetooth speakers on the same watch at the same time, which is good. And there's a lot of software right now. I don't think there's any software update right now. Yes, there is a software update right now. I'm going to download it and install it. And as you can see, for the Galaxy Watch, on the other hand, the Galaxy Watch, let's get into the settings and scroll down to About Watch. The Galaxy Watch has 4GB of internal storage, which is nothing as compared to the Apple Watch, but it's not a problem because you can store a lot of music on the 4GB of RAM. You can use it for like when you're going out for exercises, running or something. For the software, it's running on the One UI Tizen 1.0, Tizen version 4.0.0.4, which is also a newest from Samsung. And the Tizen, in my opinion, is good on a smartwatch because the layout is good. It makes everything very good, clean, easy to access all the different options. It's just so clean on the Tizen version. Nothing is difficult at all. Even the settings, everything is very layout. On the Apple Watch also, the layout is so good. It's so easy to go through all the different settings. Like right here, as you can see, everything is just so easy, just straight on. But for the Tizen or the app, the Galaxy Watch, everything is round. And it's also good because using the rotating bezel just makes everything so easy to navigate through. As you can see right here, so easy. The settings is just so good. But one thing that the Galaxy Watch is better than the Apple Watch is in the sound. You can choose a lot of sound. There are different sounds that you can choose from to use as a ringtone, like this one. You hear? There's so many different ringtones that you can choose from. But on the Apple Watch, it's just one that everybody gotta use. There's no options on the sound. So I just wish there were more sound on the Apple Watch that you can choose from to customize your ringtone, your notification sound, and all those things. But it's not available for the Apple Watch. Only the Galaxy Watch has it. To access the control center of these smartwatches is very simple. For the Apple Watch, you simply pull from the bottom to the top, and you have access to things like the Wi-Fi, the battery percentage, the touch or flashlight, the ringtone, the walkie-talkie, water ejection, airplane mode, and Apple AirDrop or AirDrop. Yeah. So have access to all that. You can also customize it. You can edit it to change the position of each. For the Galaxy Watch, you have to pull from the top to the bottom, and you have access to everything. On the Galaxy Watch, the icons are more than that of the Apple Watch. You have things like the water ejection, always on, theater mode, battery percentage, the settings, the volume. There's a lot of icon on the control center of Galaxy Watch than the Apple Watch. Apple Watch is very few. And if we get into the settings, these two smartwatches have some similarities and some differences in their settings. Like in the settings, you have general, which you can access things like the software update, orientation, background app refresh, nightstand mode, wake up screen. And if you scroll down, there's do not disturb, airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, display and brightness. And that's the maximum of the brightness right there. And down Siri, sound and haptic, passcode, SOS. This is something that you don't have on the Galaxy Watch. Privacy. So these are the settings. Now, if we get into the Galaxy Watch, let's get into the settings. And the settings is a lot of options on the Galaxy Watch. You have the watch faces, but there's no watch faces on the settings on the Apple Watch. You can also scroll down to sound and vibration, and display, advanced, connection, apps, security, account, accessibility, general. There's just so many options in the settings. And if you get into, let's say, a display, you can increase the brightness, auto low brightness. This is something that you don't have on the Apple Watch. I just want the possibility of me turning off my auto brightness. I just want it to be bright all the time, even when I'm indoor or outdoor. But on the Apple Watch, there's an ambient lighting system where once you go outdoor, the brightness increases. But when you come back indoor, the brightness goes down, and there's no way you can turn it off. But on the Galaxy Watch, you can turn it on or turn it off if you want. And yeah, that's it. And also, this is something you don't have on the Apple Watch. The background style, you can use different colors. Like let's say we can use this blue and put it in the background. You can change the fonts. That's just a lot of customization on the Galaxy Watch as compared to the Apple Watch. You get into advanced, there's just so many things you can do. And when you scroll down to connection, the apps, security, account, accessibilities, there's too many options for the Galaxy Watch than the Apple Watch. Now let's talk about some of the applications and the ones that I love the most. On the Galaxy Watch, there are a lot of applications, and you can get more from the Galaxy Store. And the application that I like the most is number one, Strava. I like to use Strava. I like the camera one, it's also very good. And I also like to use the PPT controller. I can control things on the computer, on the TV. It's very good. And above all, I like using the SmartThings. It's a very good app. You can control things like air conditioner, refrigerator, TV, everything made from Samsung. You can use the smart thing to connect to control it. And for the Apple Watch, my favorite app, I mean, there are a lot of applications that on the, as you can see right there, look, I have a lot I've downloaded and there's just too many. I mean, the Apple Watch has better and well optimized applications for the Apple Watch than the Galaxy Watch. Now, the ones that I love the most, number one is this one, the noise measurement app. Dude, I love it, man. I love this application. I just wish all smartwatches could have this application, because now, especially when I'm going somewhere, I know exactly how is the noise level. So in case it's too high, I can use like headphones and block some of the noise out. I love this app. Another app that I love the most on the Apple Watch is the compass. It's very good. I also love the ECG app, but I'm not using it right now, but I like it. And above all, I love the fact that there is an app store on an Apple Watch. So I can download everything I want. I don't have to get into the app, the iPhone to download it from. I can do it directly from the watch. And the layout is so good. I love the layout on the Apple Watch better than the Galaxy Watch. Most people buy the smartwatches because of fitness tracking and activities tracking. And these two smartwatches are excellent when it comes to doing all those. Now, for the Galaxy Watch, for example, you can get into things like, you can track things like the calorie burn, the climbing, steps count, heart rate, or you can get into the different workout. There are things like running, bench press, front raising, or you can choose more right on to the bottom, more workouts, all these crunches, deadlift, jumping jack, leg curl. There are just a lot of exercises that you can track using the Galaxy Watch. And for the Apple Watch, it's the same thing. You get into activities. This one is good. I love this one because it gives you all the different activities you've been doing for a whole day, like moving, like exercising, like stand up, how many times you stand up, the heart rate. Or if you want to get into a gym and do the workout, there are a lot. For example, the strength training, outdoor working, indoors, cycling. There are also a lot of exercises that you can track using the Apple Watch. You can add more. As you can see right here, it is even tennis. There is golf, there is soccer, there's American football, there's everything on the Apple Watch. So when it comes to exercises or fitness tracking, the Apple Watch has way better options than the Galaxy Watch. The Galaxy Watch is not bad, but the Apple Watch just have a lot. Skating, you know, snow sport, snowboarding. Damn, this is a lot. Softball, squash, steps. There's just a lot of exercises that the Apple Watch can track. Even yoga is there, wrestling. Gosh, it's a lot. But the Galaxy Watch is all right. These two smartwatches also have a voice assistant that you can use to ask questions or just simply navigating the smartwatch. Now, on the Apple Watch, there is Siri. And there are two ways you can access Siri. The first is by pressing and hold this crown, the rotating crown right here. You press and hold, and you can ask questions like, what time is it?
It's 1847.
And it sounds very good. Or you can use the word, hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 1847.
That's it. Now, on the Galaxy Watch, there is Bixby. And I know a lot of people hate Bixby, but it's better now. Bixby has grown so much better. You can ask a lot of questions. For example, hey Bixby. Hey Bixby. What time is it?
The local time is 6:48 p.m.
Or you can double tap on the button right here, the menu option button twice. 1, 2. What time is it?
The local time is 6:48 p.m.
Now, one thing you got to understand is that the speakers on these two smartwatches is like night and day. The speakers on the Apple Watch is amazing. It sounds so good, so loud, way better than that of the Galaxy Watch. Take a listen again. What time is it?
It's 18:49.
Wow, it sounds so good. And Siri is very fast to respond to everything on the Apple Watch. And for the battery life, the clear winner is the Galaxy Watch. The reason being that the Galaxy Watch has a 4 days of battery life on a single charge with no always on display, and 2 days with always on display, which is good. I mean, it's great. But the Apple Watch Series 5 has 2 days of battery life with no always on display and 1 day with always on display. That's something that I tested. I have a video. I'll drop the link in the description down below. In this video, I did a test of the battery and I had the always on display on from morning right up to evening. And at the end of the day, like around, I think that was about 10 p.m., I had 20 to 25% of battery left in the Apple Watch Series 5. So you can check that video down in the description below. So the clear winner is the Galaxy Watch because the battery life on this thing is amazing. You don't have to charge it every day, at least 2 days before you can put it on charge. These two smartwatches also have a different system of payment. On the Samsung Galaxy Watch, there is the Samsung Pay, which I've used many times. It's very good, very convenient and easy to do payment with. On the Apple Watch Series 5, there is the Apple Pay. I've never used it, but I'm planning to use it in the future. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be good as the Samsung Pay. So, these are the 2 best smartwatches for iOS and Android. Now, I'm going to wrap this video up by saying these 2 smartwatches are great. I mean, they're beautiful. They are awesome. Everything about them is great. But if you have an iPhone, then an Apple Watch is the only option. But if you're using an Android devices, Android smartphones, there are many different Android smartphones out there. The Samsung Galaxy Watch is the best option. And the Samsung Galaxy Watch can also be used on an iPhone, which is great, but the iPhone can never be used on any Android devices. So that's all about this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification for more videos, more great videos coming up on the channel. Until then, see you into the next one. Peace.